Davey, poor result in Glasgow, sum it up.
Disappointing. I think you need to apologise to the fans. That's 2 away trips, 2 Saturdays in the bounce. Don't think we start the game well, 10 minutes, then we get to grips with the game, and then we give. The frustrating aspect is we knew the set play they were going to do. We showed it yesterday, we worked on it yesterday, we gave individuals jobs within that. And it's just individuals not doing, I'm not going to start naming names, but individuals not doing their job at a set play. We've seen it, we actually watched over it yesterday in the analysis, put it on the players' chat, so everybody had it. So to lose a goal when you've actually knew that's what they were going to do, they were going to work that corner, to lose a goal in the manner we did, disappointing. Second half, I think we start the game fairly well. Get the penalty, miss the penalty. No long after that, you got up the park, don't they? They got up the park, couple of minutes, and the game we lose another set play. So, really, that is the game. 2 set plays, but I'm not going to say I think it'd be really. I need to watch how I kind of put this across. There's no point dominating the ball, there's no point having possession when you're not defending your own 18-yard box as well as we have been, because up until match day 17, I think we were in a really, really good place. Last 3 games, we've let ourselves down, me included.
See, when we have the ball, Davey, are we a wee bit safe for your liking at times?
No, I think the game changes, so I think the game becomes difficult at that. When you say safe,
not enough penetration in terms of passes?
Hard because you're then playing against a low block, so you're giving a team a lead, so then they get that lead, then the game changes slightly. They get the goal early doors, second half, early enough, and then they're just holding on to a lead, so the game becomes, it's really, really hard to then play through them. It's really, really hard to play forward passes. The space becomes on the outside, and they're sitting in a lower block and hitting you on the counter. They were probably in a kind of mid-block up until that point. So I think it's difficult, the game becomes difficult at that point. But I thought we still made enough chances. I thought Chris Montano done really well on the left-hand side today. He got into that area 2 or 3 times in the first half, and I think 4 or 5 times in the second half. Robbie done really well when he came on. We had a couple of entries for the right-hand side. So I think the space is always going to be on the outside, but we can sit here and talk about formations, tactics, safe passes. The game becomes different when you give the opponent a 2-0 start, and that's kind of what we've done.
Does it cross your mind to change that system, formations, everything else within that? Or
change what? We went to 2 strikers, but there's no space there. We went to 2 strikers, so then the game changes, doesn't it? Yeah. So you're then looking to put balls in the box because it's really, really difficult. They're sitting in a low block. They've got 9 at points, 10 men behind the ball. There's no space in that central area. So the game's different. So we've got to try and find a way. They're not coming out their shape. They're clearing it, batting a ball and hitting a counter. So you can say change whatever you want. We did change the shape. We've got 2 strikers on the park, and we put Boobs out on the left with Robbie, and we put Stephen on the right with Dan. Probably 3. Dan's decent with the ball in his right foot, but Stephen Kelly, Robbie and the 2 Robbies, in fact, have got great delivery in the wide areas, and we've got 2 strikers hopefully to get in the box to try and get on the end of something, because there's no space. You're not going to play through them because of the depth they're sitting in their own final third in a kind of a low block, so it's difficult. You can do whatever you want, put knots up front. Do you know what I mean? But it's a target man. But you lose 2 set plays, and that's really, I'll be honest, the last 3 games we've lost 4 incredibly poor goals. That's the difference in the games.
We're going through a period of adversity at the moment. That's 3 in the spin now. Mm-hmm. Need to stand up and be counted and move forward. Yeah,
you need to stick together as a group, fans included.
That's everybody included.
It's just, but I don't get the voice. Some, and I get people are entitled to their opinion, but I think there's been a group of fans waiting on us to get beat. How's that supporting the lads? But even if you don't want me to club, right, fair enough. But still got players on the park. Support the players on the park. Help us through adversity. Be a supporter and help the boys in the park. I don't think any fan could come away today and criticise the effort of the players. I don't know. Do you feel like that they're not trying? Nah. Somebody's maybe no. I don't see that. I think they're giving everything on the park. The game's not going the way we want them to go, but they're doing everything they can to try. So we need the fans' help. Of course we do.
Back at home next week, Airdrie. weather depending, of course. It
It's going to be,
looks bleak at the moment in terms of the forecast.
If you look at the forecast now, I think there's like 3 continuous days at -5, -7, so no park would withstand that. But again, we've got to prepare in the right manner, so hopefully we've got training facilities this week and we'll prepare for the game as well as possible. But it is going to, I think the weather's going to play a huge part in the calendar next week for a lot of clubs, not just Livingston Football Club.
No worries, thanks for your time.